If you've come across this message from my shorts or you come to my page, welcome in. This is part 2, and the heading is going to be, what can I call this heading so that you guys can see it's from the shorts. We talked about monitoring spirits. Okay, let's do it. We're going to talk about monitoring spirits and how spirit is definitely here. Nose is twitching, and how important it is to realize that everything is for your highest good, even the darkness. Okay. Ooh, spirit is definitely here. So let's see. Ever unfolding rose is happening for you, not to you guys. So remember that you're being cracked open with everything that you've been through, all the things that were sent your way, all the distractions that were sent your way, all the glimmers that were sent your way. They're showing me those as well. Things that lit you up. They were all for a purpose. And they're really showing me how empowered you've become, because now you can literally walk through any shades of glory is what God's showing me. Any darkness, any light, any grays, any in-betweens. And they're asking me to look at the bottom here. They're showing me whales. You are a conscientious being now. You do understand, first of all, how powerful you are, how big your energy is, but you are a gentle giant. And you've become this way because you've really learned to deal with things, go through it, follow through is what I keep hearing. You follow through with your challenges. Rocks, they're showing me a pathway and the path of least resistance, but they're showing me rocks specifically. Like you might be actually, landscaping or be a landscaper, or you are, doing something new to your house, something with rocks. You could collect rocks. This could be gems as well. And now they're showing me a diamond in the rough. So you are resilient. You are so resilient. As my throat is activated. Somebody needs to hear that so they can literally share their voice, come out of the cave. Transformation. You are in a state of transformation. Cats are significant. Cats, again, are about being relaxed and independent. As you heal on this cellular level, know that you are like the essence of a cat, where a cat is about being unbothered, but because they just know, they know independence, they know how to care for themselves and their needs. Okay. So you're birthing a new age into creation, dreaming a new world into being, because of this essence of who you are, because of this fully capable person that you are becoming. Your capacity is getting larger, and with the capacity comes community, comes more harmonizing of connections. I feel like you come across my page as somebody who has been kind of laying low on social media, and you are drawn to be coming to, a sense of community with people who can speak your truth or hear your truth at the same time. I'm speaking a truth that resonates with you, and also that people really understand you. They're showing me the parrot as well as a message of listening intently to understand, because parrots, they listen really well and they repeat. You need an outlet of somebody who is objective, somebody who is unbiased and is able to communicate to your soul on a soul level, so that you can now go out into the world, face value, and be your authentic self. 444 coming through as your authenticity shines. This foundation, 4 is the number foundation, and knowing you are so protected and divinely guided. The color red, Archangel Chamuel, is also here, because if you have the Archangel Chamuel as the specific head of these angels here. Archangel Michael as well, for sure. Helping you for protection, Archangel Michael. Blue feathers could be significant, like parrots, blue parrots. I'm getting blue parrots as feathers as protection, if that resonates. And also I'm getting red parrots too, because red parrots are Archangel Chamuel. Like Chamuel, it governs the color red, and red is about boundaries, is about having healthy relationships with yourself and with others. They're showing me your third eye is being activated, and your throat is a bit like phlegmy because you had to silence yourself a little bit too much. You silenced yourself for the greater good. Okay, that was an initiation from spirit, because sometimes there is a silence or a virtue of silence you make, or a contract you make with spirit on a conscious or subconscious level. But I'm getting those of you who are watching this is quite aware. So like the whale, a conscientious being, like you actually quite literally had a conversation with spirit that you want to keep your lips sealed about something. But you're not, and in so doing, your third eye has awakened and your throat is being activated. Wasps also are coming through, because if you looked at some of my stories readings recently, if you've been following along, that came through along with butterflies, but the wasp was about the sting of life. Okay, and some things are gonna sting, some things are gonna suck, but hard yes here, but a hell yes to that, because you learned as an empowered empath what is a hard no and what is a hell yes. Okay, and no's are a full sentence. You are really laying the seeds of a greater future, for healthier relationships, for a healthier planet. My oh my, they're like showing me that the more you say no or cut off like on toxicity and stuff, the more you are better to the environment. It's like a double whammy. Like you are actually like more conscientious. Sorry if you hear my kids, they're talking a lot. Archangel Gabriel is coming through, because when children act up, there's creativity here. The color yellow, spontaneity. Interesting, because that's the dynamic I'm getting, because you've been afraid to be your most happy-go-lucky self. There's a lot coming through in this message. Spirit is here. You have a father on the other side, grandfather on the other side, that really has been guiding you through dragonflies to enjoy life, enjoy nature, enjoy the real deal, enjoy true, authentic, organic, like simplicity of life. Because of this, you are walking the path of least resistance, and you're learning your boundaries, your essence, and you're seeing how community really should be. This is all the prophets and saints in one picture, not all, but like a bunch. And this is really saying divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. Not only do you have your ancestors and father figure, specifically grandfather figure, father figure, masculine energy on the other side, guiding you along this path of least resistance, you have spirit with you, with the color yellow, and joy, and asking you to follow through and do what lights you up, and joy will give you the wings to keep going and be your most authentic self. Guys, mermaids are coming through as well. Mermaids are about, if you watch one of my recent stories as well on my YouTube channel, I talked about mermaids, and this specific collective is transforming it. They are moving from, and that's what the reading said earlier, you're moving from this water being who wasn't able to walk on land to somebody who's transforming and getting feet and walking on land and walking the path of least resistance. And there's those stepping stones, there's rocks, and those rocks you're learning are not actually barriers. They are a strategic way for you to convert from water to earth, to land. You're able to walk those rocks. You're able to rock until you get to this stage of life where you're able to rock climb and be strong. You're gaining so much strength, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. Yeah, in order to be the priest or priestess that you are, who I'm talking to, the prophets on the other side are with you. And you are a person who understands that if you respect one prophet, you respect all prophets. And if you respect all prophets, you respect one prophet. You are not somebody who falls into labels or diagrams or diaphragms, grams or any kind of thing. You understand intersectionality. You see the integration as well and the unity, and you see the diversity and how diversity creates unity, like all flowers of one garden. Even though there's different hues and colors and different shapes and sizes, they all are part of the same garden, the flowers. So your guides are asking you to leap. You go first. The universe will catch you. Know you are divinely supported. The full moon might be very significant, the next full moon coming. Remember that, even though full moons are about, reflection, rest, restoration, there's something in the midst right now that you're being called to be courageous about. And just, Leo season that we're in right now, this is timeless, but if you get this during July season or August, actually, for that matter, August, beginning of August, you're being called to shine your light and not dim in order to fit in. Okay, you are truly awakening to your soul's growth and your soul's purpose. God bless. Love and light.